When you first log into Sales Samurai, the favorites module in the left-hand menu was going to be empty. Now you see on my screen, I've clicked on the favorites module and you'll see there is a listings tab and a keywords tab. Both of these are going to be empty. If I click on favorites, you'll see there are no saved records yet. So in order to save listings or keywords to your favorites, we need to do a little bit of research. So if you go to the search module in the left-hand menu, you see I've run a search for Nurse Notebook. We have keyword suggestions and tags here. And let's just say that I came across some keywords or some tags and I want to save these. For example, nurse gift. I want to take a look at this in the future. Or nurse journal, gift for nurse. I can simply click on the heart and it's going to say, hey, should I add this to an existing category or should I create it to a new category? I'm going to create a new category. I'm going to call this, nurse journal. Okay, and I can click OK. Now that is now highlighted, it's been saved. I can go ahead and click this. It's going to say, hey, should I create a new category or an existing category? In this case, we're doing the same as we did before. We're going to pick an existing category because we just selected it. So you can use the drop-down menu, Nurse Journal, click OK, and it's been saved. The same thing will work for the suggestions over here. So if you wanted to do dotted notebook, for example, you would click on the heart. You would say, hey, I want to add this to an existing category. Click OK, and it has been saved. Now that is for the keywords. Now if you want to save listings, the same principles apply. Let's go ahead and take a look at some of these listings down here. You'll see lots of different nurse notebooks. If you come across one of these that you want to save, click on the heart in the very left of the image. Click on that. Same thing. Should I add it to an existing category or create a new category? I can create a new one. I can call this Nurse Ideas, for example, and click OK. Going through, doing the same thing, I'm going to add it to an existing Nurse Ideas. And just like that, they are saved. Now, in order to access those saved listings, you'll want to go back to your favorites, and you'll see in the Listings tab at the very top, which is selected, you'll see Nurse Ideas, and you'll see the two products that we just saved, which you can then export to a CSV on your computer, which you can do anything that you would like with. Remember those keywords we saved first? In order to access those, you'll want to go to the Keywords tab at the very top. You'll see I have a Favorites module, no records saved. You'll see I have a Dogs module, or a category, and then finally a Nurse Journal, which is what we just created. Clicking on that will tell you the keywords that we just saved, their search volume. You can remove these if you like, or you can export these to your computer as a CSV file, which you can then do with what you like. Now, the favorites module here is broken down into listings and keywords, so these are going to be two separate files if you download them on your computer. But this is an excellent way to make sure you're staying organized and on top of your research when you're combining and making listings for Etsy.